Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Chaitanya Charitamrita class given by His Holiness Bhakti Purusottama Swami Maharaj on March 26th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swamine Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prachadine Nirvishesha Sunnavadi Astachotishatarini Vancha Salpacharuhasya Shiva Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanang Pavanibhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Shri Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Kam karoti vachalam pangulam haityagirim jatkripatamaham bande paramananda madhavam Sri Gurujana Charanam Sri Chaitanya Iswaram. Namah Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapatagashami. So yesterday we were hearing from Chaitanya Bhagavat. I was continuing the same subject matter that Guru Maharaj was discussing. But because Guru Maharaj will discuss on it, so today I will not continue on that subject matter. It's okay, you can hear it?
Yes, Maharaj.
So I have been ordered by Rasa, what's his name? Shyamrasi Prabhu, to speak from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So today we will hear the talks between the Lord and Raya Ramananda, known as Ramananda Sambad, Raya Ramananda Sambad. You see, Mahaprabhu, he had all knowledge. He was very good in logic, in grammar, in scriptural knowledge, Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad, everything. But when he came back from Gaya, after taking darshan of Vishnu Padma, taking initiation from Ishwar Puri, he had darshan of Krishna on his way back to Navadip at Kanain at Sala. He was a completely different personality, completely transformed. Then he started his Sankirtan movement. So his purpose was that in the college nothing works. Just make people chant Hare Krishna. That was his business. So he was not interested giving too much knowledge to people in general. He knows college people are so degraded, very difficult for them to understand anything. Let them just chant Hare Krishna, that's sufficient. But to make people understand the philosophical basis of the highest Prema Bhakti, So Mahaprabhu spoke to 5 different personalities. Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Prakashananda Saraswati. By discussion of these 2 personalities, he clarified everything about Mayavad, topics like that. Then third person, Rai Ramananda, then Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami. These 5 personalities he discussed, which is known as Chaitanya Shikshamrita. This Rai Ramananda teachings is very, very important for followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. One must understand this subject matter if he wants to know the essence of Gaudiya philosophy and the topmost prime object of following the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, then one must listen this. So Mahaprabhu, after taking sannyas, he came to Puri. That time first he met Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. He converted him to devotee. Then he wanted to go to South India. That time Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has told Mahaprabhu, and when you go to South India, you please meet Rai Ramananda. Rai Ramananda is governor of that region, serving under the king of Puri. So Mahaprabhu, he had intentions to meet Rai Ramananda. So when he reached this river, Mahaprabhu reached at the river Godavari or Kaveri? Godavari. So, see, I want to read this before we enter into the discussion between Rai Ramananda and Mahaprabhu, to make us understand that what kind of humble mood both of them they took. So Mahaprabhu, he saw Rai Ramananda coming to take bath, and great procession, Brahmans are chanting mantra, is carried by palanquin. Mahaprabhu realized he must be Rai Ramananda. And when Rai Ramananda saw Mahaprabhu, then he came and he offered obeisances. And how Mahaprabhu approached? Prabhu kahe utha kaha Krishna Krishna Tare alangite Prabhu hridaya satrishna. Text number 20. Angal tumi dekhcho bole. Acha thik ache. So Mahaprabhu said, oh, kaha Krishna Krishna. I think this is only his business. Anybody said just only speak Krishna, Bola Krishna, Bhaja Krishna, Kara Krishna. He had nothing, no other purpose. How to make people to chant Krishna. Maybe that time the Hare Krishna chanting was not introduced. Initially Mahaprabhu was chanting Hari Hare Nama Krishna. Then you are chanting Krishna 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 Hai Krishna Rakshamam Rakshamam. Then when he came across Kali Santana Upanishad, of course he knows everything, but he took as a reference. Then Hare Krishna Mahamantra he introduced. So that time he said, Kaha Krishna Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu asked, are you Rai Ramananda? Then what is Rai Ramananda's reply? He's a governor, very big personalities. But his reply was, Teham kahe seiham dasa sudramanda. He didn't say, yes, I'm governor of this region. His reply was, yes, I am your very low servant. I belongs to a Sudra community, lower than Sudra, because he's from caste family. Caste, they're neither Brahman nor Kshatriya nor Vaishya nor Shudra. They don't belong to any. So he said, I am lower than a Shudra, Shudradhama. And Mahaprabhu immediately embraced him. And when Mahaprabhu embraced, both each other embraced, they fainted on the ground and fall on the ground. Duha Alangya Duhe Bhumite Padila. Both of them they embraced and fell on the ground, and all Ashtasattvic Vikar, Stamba, Sweda, Ashrukampa, Pulaka, Vaivarna, Duhar Mukhataswini, Gadgada, Krishna Varna. All the symptoms of Ashtasattvic Vikar manifested, and the word Krishna very flatteringly came from the Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Both of them embraced and pronouncing Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So Brahmana, they saw what is going on. He is a sannyasi. Why is behaving like this? Sannyasi was very grave that time. Mayavadi sannyasi is only sannyasis. His behavior is different, and he is governor. It is sannyasi te to dekhiye brahmasam. With that time the concept was sannyasi is like Narayan. Danda dharana matrana nor Narayana bhavet. The concept was when you accept a danda, you become Narayan. So they are saying, this is brahmasam, of course, Mahaprabhu is Narayan. And why is he embracing a Shudra? And crying for what? And this, a Maharaj, he is a governor, he is a very great personality, and he is very learned, scholarly personality. Why he becomes so much like mad, restless to embrace this person? So in this way, they discussed something that Mahaprabhu said, okay, because Mahaprabhu saw all these Brahmanas, you know, so he did not want to manifest. So, okay, you come, we will discuss. Night time you come, and we will discuss. Toma milivare mor hetha agaman. Mahaprabhu said, I have come here just to meet you. Then Radha was, yes. Sarvabhauma always accepts me as his servant. That's it, for my benefit he has sent you to me. Today my life has been successful. Where are you, the Swayam Narayan, and when I am the Rajasavi Vishaya Shudradhama, serving this king, I am fallen than a Shudra, and more sparsha na karile ghrina bheda bhai, more darsana tuma bedhe nisadhai. You have no fear for Veda. You touched me. According to Veda, one sannyasi should not touch a Shudra. So in this way he is putting himself very low level. You have come here to deliver me. Mahanta Svabhava Tarite Pamara Nija Karja Nahitavu Jan Paragara. This is the quality of a Mahanta. They travel place to place to deliver fallen people like us. Krishna Krishna Namaswani Savar Badane Savar Anga Pulakita Asrunayane. So everybody, by hearing the Krishna Nam, they manifest the symptom of Ashtasattvic Vikar. Then Mahaprabhu started saying, Prabhu kahe, tumi Mahabhagavata Uttam. Mahaprabhu said, he said, I am Shudradham. Mahaprabhu, no. You are the best, topmost devotee. Actually, by seeing you, my heart has melted. And what to speak of others? I am a Mayavadi sannyasi. Who is a Mayavadi sannyasi? Mahaprabhu. He said, I am a Shudradhama. I am lowest than a Shudra. And Mahaprabhu is giving identification, but I am a Mayavadi. I am a Mayavadi, but you are so pure, you are so great devotee. Even if Mayavadi like me, by coming in contact with you, by by Sparshe, Krishna Pranavasya. Now I am floating an ocean of Krishna's prema. So this is the mood. And this is the mood we have to observe. So my heart is like a hard, very hard, like stone, iron. And you have come here, Sarvabhauma wanted me to meet you. So in this way, both of them, they glorifying each other, putting themselves very low level. Mahaprabhu has exhibited this mood not only at this time, every time. You will observe this. When he came to Sarvabhaumacharya, same way he presented. I'm a small boy, I have no knowledge, I just read backward grammar, please you teach me. He did not go, I know everything, I will teach you. Then he just listened carefully, listen. At the end, he gives a very good medicine. Same thing in the Prakashananda Saraswati. All big sannyasi sitting on the stage. Mahaprabhu, he went. If we are invited somewhere, and if we go there, they don't show little respect. We feel so demoralized, though they don't respect me. But what Mahaprabhu did, he went and where the sannyasis, they washed their feet. Mahaprabhu went and sat down there. This is Mahaprabhu's trick. And when that Keshav Kashmiri came, same thing. I don't know anything. You are such a scholarly personality. Please you tell me something, I will listen. Then he listens carefully. And at the end, then he gives heavy dose to them. This is Mahaprabhu's process. Then Mahaprabhu, then Raya Ramananda came evening time, lonely, solitary place. Then discussion started. Very interesting discussion. From this discussion, we should observe one thing. How, by studying scriptures, one can be misled also. Once Bhanu Maharaj was telling, Shastra also meant to mislead people about the absolute truth. If by reading scriptures, everybody would understand absolute truth, then there would be no necessity of devotee, bhakta sangha. That's why it has been stated, Ja pada bhagavata vaishnavere sthane, ekanta ashraya kara chaitanya charane. Go and hear Bhagavatam with association of devotee. Reading Bhagavatam is not sufficient. We have to hear and discuss with association of devotees. Kapila Dev saying, Satang Prasangan Mamabhajya Samvida Bhavante Hitikarna Rasayana Katha. My topic when discussed with association of devotees becomes very potential. So now, Mahaprabhu asking questions and Raya Ramananda will give answer. And through this process, the highest goal of human life will be established. Mahaprabhu trying to establish through this conversation. Prabhu kahe pada sloka sadhyera nirnay. Mahaprabhu asking, please tell me what is sadhya. So this discussion is known as sadhya sadhana tattva. Sadhya means goal of life. Sadhana means the process to reach the goal of life. And Mahaprabhu is saying, Pada sloka sadhyara nirnaya. You ascertain what is the topmost goal of life. Not only you tell me what is topmost goal of life, you must give the scriptural evidence. Pada sloka. With proper scriptural evidence. With Bhagavad Gita saying, Tasmat Shastrartham Karja Vyavastito. Everything should be ascertained on the basis of the scriptures. The first answer, First presentation Raya Ramananda gave, Sodharma Charane Vishnu Bhakti hai. Sodharma Charane Vishnu Bhakti hai. That one develops Vishnu Bhakti just by executing the prescribed duties of his social position. Sodharma means Varnasrama Dharma. For Varnas, for Ashramas. If anybody is situated, does not matter whatever Varna, whatever Varna or whatever Ashram, you just do your prescribed duties. That's it. Vishnu will be pleased. Whatever situation you are situated, by this one can awaken the Krishna consciousness. And Raya Ramananda also gave references from Bhagavatam, Varnasrama, Charavrata, Purushena, Prahapuman, Vishnu Aradhante Punsa. This is from Vishnu Puran. Vishnu Aradhante Punsa, Nanyatra Tosha Karanam. Very interesting verses is quoting, which says there is no other way. There is no other way to satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Such a conclusive statement referring from Vishnu Puran, Varnasrama Charavrata, who behaves according to the system of Varna and Ashram, Purushena Parahapuma, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is worshipped by executing your duty according to your Varna and Ashram. So that satisfy the Supreme Personality of Godhead, one must be situated in situation for Varna and Ashram. Also Bhagavat states, Atha Pumbi Dujasreshta Varnasrama Vibhagasaha Sonushtitasa Dharmasa Sansiddhim Haritosanam. To satisfy Vishnu, all you have to do, execute your prescribed duties, being situated in whatever Varna and Ashram you are. And what is Mahaprabhu's answer? Mahaprabhu said, Iho Bhajya Age Kahovar. But he is talking about Bhagavatam. He is giving reference. So there is no other way. But Mahaprabhu, Iho Bhajya Age Kahovar. Why he said Iho Bhajya Age Kahovar? We have to understand that. The process he prescribed, follow Varnashram Dharma. But by following Varnashram Dharma, what you will get? By following Varnashram Dharma, if you are perfect Grihastha, you go to heaven, Swargaloka. Perfectly following Brahmacharya Ashram, Mahaloka. Perfectly following Vanaprastha, Janaloka. Perfectly following Sannyas Dharma, you go to Satyaloka. You understand? So Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhajya. What is Bhajya means? Tell me in English. Is external. So Mahaprabhu, what he meant by saying external? External to what? What is internal? Internal is Golok Vrindavan. Internal is spiritual world. Internal is spiritual world. But you are talking something which will lead you to Brahman Loka, Satya Loka. Is not that external? Their goal, a process of following Varnasrama, that will lead you to all the maximum of the Brahman Loka. But that is external to the spiritual world. Understand? That's why Mahaprabhu, Iha Bhajya Age Kahovar, tell something better than this. Tell something better than this. Let me stop this. So I'm not disturbed again and again. So Mahaprabhu said, tell what is beyond this. Then Radhamana thought, okay, I suggested follow Varnashram, that is the instruction of scriptures. Then what Ramananda said, he added one more things. Krishna Karmarpana Sarvasadhya Sar. This is essence of all perfection. Sarvasadhya Sar. What is that Sarvasadhya Sar? Krishna Karmarpana. That whatever karma you are doing, by following regulative principles or the Varnashram Dharma, give result to Krishna. There are two kinds of Varnashram. One is Sakama Varnashram, another is Niskam Varnashram. So the first Varnashram he recommended, that is Sakama Varnashram. That is good. Instead of doing whatever you like, Lord teaching us, come to a life, principled life, restricted life. Varnashram Dharma puts us in line, at least. We become a human being. It is Sakam Varnashram. But when the result of that Varnashram Dharma, you give to Krishna, that is one step forward. What is one step forward? That's why Bhagavad Gita Krishna, he quoted this verse, Ramananda, to support his verdict that he is giving, that Krishna Karmarpana Sarvasadhya Sar. Ramananda quoted, Jat karase, jat asnase, jat juhase, dadase, jat tapasase kontya, tat kurusha, adarpanam. Whatever you are doing, you offer the fruit to me. But what Mahaprabhu said? Very good. He said, Yo Bajja Age Kahavar. Isn't it very surprising? Everywhere we are preaching to the people that Krishna has said, whatever you do give result to Krishna, give result to Krishna. That Korasi, Jat Asanes, we are thinking we are very big preacher. We are giving the conclusion of scriptures. From Mahaprabhu, this is external, something external. No. Why? Why is it external? Whatever you are doing, give the result of your work to Krishna. That's very good. But Mahaprabhu, no, you have bad external. Why? Because you must see the next verse to this verse what Krishna is saying. I don't remember clearly. Next verse says, by doing this, by giving the result of your work to Krishna, you will become free from the inebrities of your activities. That is what we are teaching to people. What is Krishna basically has taught us? What different teachings Krishna has given here? Whole world, all Vedic literatures, all Muni Rishis, they say, don't do sinful activities, do pious activities. Don't do adharma, do dharma. But only Krishna is saying very strange statement that don't do adharma, don't do dharma also. Outside people can't understand, they will be bewildered. What is this? Don't do sinful activities, don't do pious activities. Everybody is saying that you do pious activities. Krishna says, don't do pious activities. We only come to know about this after joining ISKCON. Is it not it? Otherwise, we had all concept. Now, all elderly people do dharma karma, punya karma. We never had don't do punya karma. You go tell people, hey, be careful, don't do any punya karma. Don't do dharma. They will come and speak, what kind of sadhu you are telling? Don't do dharma, don't do punya karma. No, there is surprising statement. Krishna said, yes, why? Because either punya or papa, you take birth again. Now it's very common for us, but for outside people, it's very surprising. So, what is solution? So, Krishna's solution is, you give the result of your work to me. So, sometimes people think you become devotee, then you become free from all your sinful reactions. They don't understand, when you become devotee, the result of your sinful activities will go away and the result of pious activities also will go away. You lose both. Don't think you are free from sinful activities and you will enjoy your pious activity result. Both will lose. So that's why he is saying, Iha Bhajya Age Kahwa. Because the purpose of this is just to become free from the inebrities of my activities. But that is not the goal of life. So in this way, he said, Iha Bhajya Age Kahwa. So Ramananda suggested, follow Swadharma, Varnashram. Mahaprabhu said, it rejected. Iha Bhajya external. Then he said, okay, then do your Swadharma, but give result of your karma to Krishna. Then Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhajya. Age Kahwa. Then Raya kahe, Swadharma tyag sarva sadhya sa. Then what can I say? I told you, follow Swadharma, you said external. I suggested, give a result of your Swadharma to Krishna, you said, Iha Bhajya. That then all I have to tell you, give up this. But what Mahaprabhu's reaction was? Said yes. What he said? He said, He said, Iha Bhajya. This is external. How can you believe that? This statement in Krishna Bhagavad Gita saying, I am telling you, Krishna has said confidential knowledge, more confidential knowledge, most confidential knowledge. At the end, Krishna is saying, Sarva Gujyatama Bhuya Sunume Paramamvacha. Most confidential knowledge I am telling you. Topmost instruction. Sarva Dharman Parityaja Mahamekam Saranam Braja. And when Rayanamanda quoting that, Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhajya. This is external. Krishna said, this is the topmost, most confidential, my final statement. Right? This is my final statement. And Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhajya Age Kahwa. Prabhu kahe, Iha Bhajya Age Kahwa. Mahaprabhu saying, this is external. Say something beyond this. Why it could be external? And Sarvadharma Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Braja. So, what this verse says? Krishna saying, you give up all religion, surrender unto me. Then you will ask, if I give up everything, surrender unto me, then what will happen to me? You become free from all kinds of sinful reactions. So two problems here. Oh really? I'll become free from sinful reactions? Okay, I take surrender. I take shelter of you. So this is not the goal of life. This is not the goal of life, that because you will become free from sinful reaction, you fully surrender. If the sadhaka is thinking on this basis, surrendering to Krishna, thinking that I will become free from all sinful reactions, that is not real surrender. And also, our Vaishnava Acharyas are saying, when they are comparing Krishna with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, same Krishna came with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what Krishna is saying, you give up everything completely. Surrender unto me. And in return, what I will do to you? I will make you free from sinful reactions. That's it. But when Krishna came at Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, how to speak of, you give up everything, surrender unto me, even you run away. Chaitanya running behind him, catching hold of his hair. Hey, where are you going? Come. Not only I will make you free from sinful reaction, not only give you liberation, I will give you love of Godhead, Krishna. That is the difference. So here Mahaprabhu is saying, Iha Bhajya. What sadhaka is thinking? First line is okay. Sarvadharman Parityaja Mamekam Saranam Braja. Very good. But problem is the next line. Aham tam sarva bhava mukhe se mas. Oh really? Okay, I will surrender unto you. So what happened? Then Mahaprabhu said, Prabhu kahe Iha Bhajya Age Kahwa. राय कहे ज्ञान मिश्रा भक्ति साध्य सार. So see how step by step Ramanand going up and up and up. He started the Varnashram, which will lead you up to Brahmaloka. Then he said, okay, you do Krishna Karmarpana, who will make you free from reactions. Then he said, okay, just give up everything, simply surrender unto Krishna. So by this, you come to a point in this material world. Then Mahaprabhu said, this is external. Raya kahe Jnana Mishra Bhakti Sadhya Sar. So Raya Ramananda going to another phase now. From karma, he is going to jnana. Up to now he is talking about karma. Dharma, karma. Varnashram dharma. Karmarpana. Sarva dharma paritejya. Okay? Dharma karma. Now he is going one step more. He is saying, he is adding jnana. Jnana Mishra Bhakti Sadhya Sar. Then he quoting also verses from scriptures. Brahma Bhuta Prasanatma Na Sachati Na Kankati Samha Sarvesu Bhutesu Madhvakti Lavate Param. He quoted, supporting his statement that how Jnana Mishra Bhakti Sadhya Sar. But Mahaprabhu did not accept that. Still Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhajya Age Kahava. This is external. By jnana, by karma, you go to Satyaloka. By jnana, where you go? Go to Brahmajyoti, the spiritual world. That is not external. It is within spiritual world. But our Mahaprabhu is external. Brahmajyoti is external. External is Golok Vrindavan. That is, this is external. Iha Bhajya. Age Kahar. Iha Bhajya Age Kahar. Raya suggested the Jnana Mishra Bhakti Sadhya Sar. I said, no, Iha Bhajya, Jnana Mishra. Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulana Krishnanuslanam Bhaktiruttama. Mahaprabhu's process is Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. No Jnana, no Karma. That's why he said, Iha Bhajya Age Kahar. Then Ramananda, he took very simple process. Okay, if you say Jnana Mishra Bhakti is external, then all I can say Jnana Sunya Bhakti Sadhya Sar, the Bhakti devoid of Jnana. Jnana is the speculative knowledge, a devotional service without any touch of speculative knowledge with the essence of perfection. No endeavor for the speculative knowledge, the jnana. The jnana refers to Advaita Nirveda Brahma Jnana. Nirveda Brahma Jnana means that knowledge where they think I am non-different from God. Nirveda Brahma Jnana. So Brahma in his prayer he is saying, Raya Ramananda quoted from Srimad Bhagavatam, supporting his statement, Jnane Prayasa Mudapasya Namanta Vijibanti Sanmukharitang Bhavadya Varta Sthane Stitang Sutigatang Tanubang Manavi Jab Prayasai Ajita Jita. Jnane Prayasa Mudapasya. Give up, root out all your endeavor just for accumulating this knowledge. Jnana Karmadi Anavritam. Anukulyana Krishnanuslanam Bhaktiruttama. So Raya Ramananda started from karma. Mahaprabhu said Iha Bhajya. Then he went to Jnana. Mahaprabhu said Iha Bhajya. That time it was minus level. Going up became the zero level. Jnana Sunya Bhakti Sadhya Sar. That Jnana Sunya Bhakti Sadhya Sar. That bhakti, without any touch of speculative knowledge, is the essence of perfection. ज्ञान शून्य भक्ति साध्य से प्रभु कहे यह है आगे कहो आर सब महापुरुष यह है आगे कहो आर did you find the difference previously what Mahaprabhu was saying यह बाह्य आगे कहो आर this is external but this point Mahaprabhu using different word not यह बाह्य this is यह है this is okay but tell something beyond this. Tell something beyond this. You have removed that is bhakti. Before talking about karma, jnana with bhakti. So now you removed karma and jnana, that is good. Bhakti, good. But what is beyond this? Then Raraman realized, then I have to add something to bhakti. Mahaprabhu wanted, you must add something to bhakti. तो what to add? राय कहे प्रेम भक्ति सर्वसाध्य सार. Then Rai Ramananda said that prema bhakti, ecstatic love for Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the essence of all perfections. Anna bhilasita sunyam jnana karmadi anavritam anukulyana krishnanuslanam bhakti uttama. No jnana, no karma. Jnana kanda, karma kanda, sakale visare bhanda. Amrita bolya jaba khai. Vedic literatures glorify so much about this karma kanda. Srila Gaura Govinda Goswami Maharaj used to say, this sugar coated quinine. You know quinine? Have you heard quinine? For malaria they use very bitter. That's why Krishna has put little sugar of karma kanda. So people will be attracted. The karma kanda, jnana kanda, sakala visarabhanda. This pot full with poison. But it's very alluring. Wow, I'll go to heaven. All apsaras are there, Nandan Kanda there. So people start licking their lips. Ah, very good. Then they realize, Khinde Punne Martala Visanti. Oh, no, this is not good. Then jump to Jnana Kanda. And they go to Brahmajyoti. The Mahaprabhu is saying, no, only bhakti, no jnana, no karma. So bhakti should be added with prema. Why should be added with prema? Then Prema Bhakti Hari said that he is giving, supporting also very nice verses. Because all the time passed, so we can read this. Two very beautiful verses. He is stating here, Nana Upacharakita Pujanam Artha Bandhu Premna Bhakta Hridayam Sukhabindatam Sat Jabat Khidasti Jathare Jaratha Pivasat Tabat Sukhaya Bhavati Na Bhakyape. Very nice explanation. Why Prema has to be added with Bhakti. So then in this way, one after another, Marayanamand will be suggesting, Mahaprabhu said, Iho Bhajya. At one point he said, Iho Hoy. In future you will read, Iho Uttama, the highest. So the conversation will continue like this. So I will suggest all audience, please, you can read, continue reading from Chaitanya Charitamrita and understand more about the conclusion teachings that comes out of this conversation. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki, Shri Chaitanya Charitamritam ki, Gaur Pramanande. Oh, Guru Maharaj is coming. Guru Maharaj will do distinction now.
Yes.
Our social distance.
Social distance.
Why don't you give the darshan?
Thank God. I want to thank Dr. Varsharam Swami for speaking.
I thank Srila Bhakti Purushottam Swami for speaking.
Well, my voice is a bit better this morning, but I had 2 meetings.
My voice was a bit better. I had 2 meetings in this morning.
So I warm my voice out.
I warmed my voice
Out.
out.
So I hope by tomorrow should be all right.
I hope by tomorrow it should be all right.
I want to thank those people who sponsor my books, sponsor all those books.
I thank those devotees who sponsored Srila Prabhupada's books
Because he told me to say that 10,000 big books and 100,000 small books are distributed.
Srila Prabhupada told me that every month 10,000 big books and 100,000 small books should be distributed.
So I thank you for helping me.
So I thank you for helping me.
And so we have Chinese, Russian, and Bengali.
So here we have Chinese, Russian and Bengali.
We need Hindi also,
We need Hindi also,
Tamil also,
and
Tamil.
Spanish.
all the alphabet.
But how they will all fit
Without interfering.
without interfering.
Anyway, second day of lockdown.
Anyway,
Second day of lockdown.
second day of lockdown.
I go.
Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.
Because you have to stop attending meeting and discussing others. You have to give class in time.
Maharaj saying that Guru Maharaj have to leave out the meetings and give evening classes.
Otherwise, you whole day talking and I
So today we got one more order on the virtual table from Lubbock, Texas. Rohini Kumar Balram Das, Anchana Gopika Devidasi, Asara Jhanavi. So they have sponsored 108 Bhagavad Gita for Guru Maharaj Vyasa Puja. So please give a big Haribol for their blessings. Haribol.
When Maharaj life, your class 7 to 8.
Would Maharaj like to give class from 7 to 8?
I know anybody will be there to listen because of Guru Maharaj, they come online.
Again, 6 to
Guru
7.
Maharaj will give from 6 to 7.
He gives from 6 to 7.
If there will be audience, then I will continue after you.
He says, if there will be audience, I will continue. Otherwise,
How many audience is there?
lot of audience are there.
How many Chinese?
53 Chinese.
53 Chinese.
How many Russians?
How many Russians? 100.
Wow.
How many Bengalis?
55. Bengali.
Desire?
English.
All day.
English.
Here, Gumas CC here. Gumas come. Gumas one. How many is it? Here English.
English.
My English is 40,000 in the whole day.
40,000 one there.
153 now in English.
153.
The other Facebook.
Tamil also is going on.
153 Guru Maharaj in English.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj has Facebook. Maharaj also does live.
Tamil translation started just a few minutes back. Shantugopi is doing from there itself. She found some technology. From there itself, she can do live. It's showing you here.
So, I need to have many people you do a translation in their house.
Then we can
Work
have
from
many
home
people,
technology.
they can give translation from their house.
Ramachandra's wife can do Telugu.
Janaki Ramachandra's wife can do Telugu.
Someone do Hindi.
Someone can do Hindi.
Someone do Bhasha Maya.
Marble do.
Not here.
All right, thank you.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.